You get your degree in business administration, but you specialize in marketing, finance, things like that. Alright, I'm going to stop us here real quick and point out kind of one of the main things that you guys might not have thought about is we're a public campus, so security is obviously a big deal in keeping the students safe. We are going to head into an academic building in just a sec, but I just want to talk about it real quick. On here on this campus, they do take a lot of steps to make sure that the students are safe. Because we are public to the city, which means at any point someone can come on, they can come to the library, they can walk their dog on campus, things like that. So a couple things we do have, we have Mary Washington Police, which works with the city of Fredericksburg. That's the city that you're in right now. But we also have a large blue light system on campus. So that's a blue light right there at night. It really lights everything up. There's also one behind you right there. You'll see them interspersed out campus. If it was ever late at night or during the day and you felt threatened for some reason, you can walk up to a blue light and press a button, and the UMW police comes on and makes sure you're okay, and you send someone out to help you. I have never had to press a blue light, and I have never known anyone that has to press a blue light. The boxes are also on the front of other buildings, so there's one on the front of the fitness center. I can see it right now. But the myth is that you can always see one inside of you. The last thing, big thing our campus does is they have also a private security room in our parking lots at night. So if you ever came back late at night and wanted someone to help you back to your room, they'll give you a campus escort back to your room. That's also a big help when you're leaving the library late at night and you want someone to walk you back, because obviously it is dark. I've actually never even used a campus escort of all my so far 3 years here, because overall our campus is very safe. But it is definitely something you have to think about if you're going to school in a city, in a rural area, and things like that. Right now behind me is Jepson. It's our science academic building. When you come to Mary Washington, you do have to take one core science class, so physics, biology, chemistry. If you're not a science person, most of us get it over with our freshman year, so we never have to come back to Jepson again. But this is also your biggest class you take at Mary Washington. It has about 60 students. So most of you guys are used to a 30-person class, but these classes also divide once a week. You go to your special lab section where it's 20 or 30 students that go to your lab. So your professor still knows your name, and you perform experiments at that time with the professor and do like more hands-on learning, which is really helpful. If you aren't in science, Jepson is great because it actually houses only about 5 classrooms. The rest are labs. So you're never sitting there listening to your professor tell you about all these interesting facts. You're actually like learning about it hands-on in the different labs. In each academic building, like I said, there's always a computer lab that is either in use by classes or with group projects. All your professors' offices are in their academic building. So all the science professors have an office in here for you to go meet them. So I know in high school I used to go see professors at lunch, or teachers at lunch, if I had questions on things. Now your professors will say, from Mondays from 1 to 3 o'clock, I will be in my office with my door open, and you can go ask them questions at that time, which is really helpful. If it's ever something serious, you email them with a question, or if you can't meet with them, and you can find a time to meet with them outside of class. So overall, they are really helpful, but open office hours are like a godsend to college students. You also, when you come to Mary Washington, you get an academic advisor that acts as your guidance counselor throughout college. And you have to meet with them each semester before you sign up for your classes. And then once you declare your major, like I've just declared business, you do get a professor that teaches business to help you sign up for your classes. So it's just to make sure that you're not wasting your time while you're here, you're taking the right classes. They'll also recommend professors based on your learning needs and things like that. So that's really helpful for you to stay on the right track and hopefully graduate within 4 years. So we are going to head and look around. I can't open any doors. Afterwards, we'll just file outside. So if we see anything interesting, we will. If not, at least we can say we tried. Alright, so we do have to head back to get you guys on your bus to head home for the day. So a couple things we didn't quite get to see is we didn't walk into our library, but our library is 3 floors. We'll walk on our way back to your bus. It's a big place for students to go do research for their papers, but we even just go there to study, and there's lots of study rooms and study cubicles and things like that. You also didn't see our main dining hall because it was kind of transitioning from lunch to dinner. But I do suggest if you do have an interest in Mary Washington, look us up online and you can put in your address usually and they'll send you a big packet of info, or there's obviously the information online. Also, you can come back for our Discovery Days. We have one coming up this Saturday, but we offer them in the spring as well. And those are kind of large-scale days where you can go to different things throughout the day, student panels, you can take another tour, eat in the dining hall, things like that. You can also come back as a day visitor where you get assigned a student that has similar interests. They take you to their classes, they show you their dorm room. You kind of walk a day in that person's shoes, which is also a lot of fun. Catch me on the way back if you guys want to hear anything more about Mary Washington or anything pertaining to college itself, but we'll head back to your bus to get you guys heading home.